Hello everyone, this is Dana Talvik, and today we are looking at a great being. That's right, I made a great being mock, and they don't have any lore or name to them because I didn't come up with a name for them, but they're a great being. They're also known as like the Tinkerer or whatever. They're part of the same lore as myself mock. They're just like a great being who joins the warlord army of my character, which, I don't know, I thought that's funny to have a great being who becomes a servant of one of their own creations. I thought that was cool lore, so that's their lore. You may notice, once again, asymmetry. But I thought you hated asymmetry. Well, you see, I hate asymmetry when it has no reason to be asymmetrical. This character has lore that explains their asymmetry. Basically, both of their arms have been replaced with this arm, the arm with a normal handpiece, being something that was replaced during the golden age of the great beings, so it's like actually a good arm. Like it's similar to an arm of like a Toa or whatever. Whereas the other arm is like all this scrap, and that is because this arm was replaced during, after the reunification of Spherus Magna. So this is just like forged out of scrap. I like to pretend that this is like made out of like Borok parts or something like that. I don't know where in a Borok you would find these parts, but I don't know. I like to pretend it's from a Borok, because that's cool to me. Or maybe like a Vaki is where the parts are from. This mock was built because I came upon this mask. This mask is the entire reason this build was made. I came upon a G1 Bionicle mask from like a gift of stuff that my friend of mine got from a church. So I just ended up with the G1 Bionicle mask. I was like, I want to use parts that are the same color and make a character. And then I was like, oh wait, I don't have a lot of parts that color. So then I was like, ooh, make it a post-apocalyptic thing. And then by the time I finished it, I was like, oh, it's a great being. That's what it is. It's one of the great beings. Because why not? Why not make a great being mock? Everyone should make one, because the great beings have no official canon designs, so you can just make them however you want and say it's a great being, and it's fine. For accessories, it has this wing pack. So if this character were to fly with the wing pack, you would find some way to position their neck that looked good, which I'm not going to do. And then you would turn this part around, and then turn that part around to make a stabilizer, then fly around with the wing pack. It's more like a glider than a wing pack, but fly around with it. And then it also doubles because these are blades from, I want to say it was either from one of the vehicle sets from 2009, or it's from one of the scrawl. I don't know which. But these just go in the normal sized hand, and then you get a big old double blade. So yeah, this character I wanted to make like a post-apocalyptic kind of character, so I did that. And then I was like, you know who would make perfect sense for that kind of thing? A great being. So he's a great being who ended up becoming subservient to one of the creations of the great beings, which I think that's cool. I think that's cool lore. I wish there were more bits of lore like that. Like creators becoming servants of their own creations is a cool lore idea that I like. So, that's it for this unnamed great being who is a servant of my self-MOC in my lore. So tune in for the last video of this series for a while, where we look at Nidiki, because that is one of my more complicated MOCs to this date.